over there eating my gazpacho. I hope you are. I hope you had some. I hope you liked it. If not, get yourself over there and get you some. Today I'm going to make it for you. It's a really easy soup. The reason I like it is that it cools you down in the summer when you're hot and you don't want to really eat a salad because you're kind of sick of them, so you want something a little bit more special. So what we got here is we have a whole bunch of vegetables that I got from the farm this week. I have green peppers, garlic, onions, cucumbers. These are hot peppers. And then so to make the soup, it's kind of the easiest thing in the world. You cut food in half, you throw it in a Cuisinart. That's easy. Take the core out. And then you do the same thing with the cucumber. You want to peel your cucumber, and then you want to take a spoon and just pull out the seeds. That way, you don't have to deal with the seeds in it. You're going to pure everything up in the food processor. Just like this. I'm going to do the tomatoes last because it's going to get messy. This is one messy tomato. Just mess it up. So you're just going to process this until really, really chunky, because that way you're going to be able to drink it really nicely. And you just keep processing it until it gets smooth. After that processes, then you're going to add. You're going to add your tomatoes. And after the tomatoes go in, you process it a little bit more. Voila. That's done. Then I'm going to take this, put it into a bowl or a container, just like that. And to make it soup, a little fresh tomato juice. Now, to season it, that's just going to taste like raw vegetables, so you want to give it some life, some flavor. I'm going to take some raw apple cider vinegar, and this is really good, and I bet you all didn't know this. If you take vinegar when you're in a really bad mood, take a teaspoon of vinegar, like that, you're going to feel really good. There's something in it, I don't know, that makes you feel good. So that's what I do. I put some in here. Measurements, well, it's all up to your taste. Some hot sauce, a little more or less, depending upon if you like heat. And as always, salt and pepper. Salt and pepper. And then you're going to take a whisk. And you have gazpacho. That's the fastest, easiest dinner under the sun.
Okay, how do I cook a plant-based diet that tastes good and satisfying? Yes, this would be.
That'll be me. All right, really, honestly, the easiest way I could tell you how to cook is cook with your senses. Honestly, when you're cooking, everybody gets so caught up, oh, I have to follow this recipe exactly, and they stress out when at the end it's like, what did I make? Look at your food, touch it, taste it, smell it. The next thing that I make that I have over there today is buckwheat cake. And the reason I use buckwheat is I like to eat whole grains because, well, they make you healthy and they keep you looking young and they keep you feeling young. They give you energy and they make everything flow. So for that, what I do is I'll take a half an onion and chop it up. I'm going to put it into a pan. And you hear that sizzle? That's right. If you don't hear that sizzle, don't cook. Your oil's not hot enough. So this is the onion, and then you're going to add some garlic. Okay, minced garlic. Saute that until it gets all soft and it smells good and it looks kind of wet. Then you're going to take your grains. You can use buckwheat, you could use barley, you could use millet, you could use rice. It doesn't really matter as long as it's a grain. You're going to put that in here, and you're going to toast it. When that's done, it's going to look all toasted, and then what you're going to do is add veg stock. The veg stock. And then what I do to make it all stick together is I just stir it until it starts looking dry, and I add more until I come up with a nice moist texture. Once I come up with a nice moist texture, it's going to look like this. So it's going to be cooked and firm. When it's done, I form it into cakes. I put it into flour, a little buckwheat flour, and then I cook it in the skillet until it gets browned on both sides. Once it's browned on both sides, just flip it. What we're going to do is we're going to take, this is just a butternut squash I cut in half. I put it in the oven at 350 until it was soft. You know it's done that when you press it, it'll give a little bit. Take a melon baller or a spoon, scoop out a little round, come over here, and you're going to put that right on top of your cake. After that, you're going to just take a little piece of tarragon, and then we're going to get you a little soup, and voila, a very healthy and delicious meal. Thank you. And I made a mess. I love messes.
Hi, I'm Francesca, and this really weird. I'm a cook, and sustainable food to me, I guess really the most important thing is eating. You have to think about the food that you put in your body every single time you put it in your body. I make choices every single day. Am I want the potato chips, or do I want the kasha? Do I want that regular glass of milk, or would I rather have coconut water? These choices are little things that we have to think about every day. Sustainable food for me is local food. It's working with farmers and our community to create a system where the community supports a farmer, the farmer supports the community, and then everybody will have fresh food. The point of fresh food, and this is where it is sustainable, fresh food has vitamins. Old food, not so much. So what do you want? Do you want healthy food or old food? Me, sustainable is healthy and fresh. So what we do, and what I like to do, is work with farmers to get food to my house and to my work and to my friends and members, so they get food within a day of being harvested. That way they get fresh, nutritious, delicious food. They're supporting a system that where the farmers can actually get a real return for their food. The problem with organics, and I think someone mentioned about the price of organics, the system is sort of ridiculous, because what the farmer sells his produce for might be, say the farmer sold this for $1, but you would buy it at the supermarket for $5. So where did the other $4 go? And I figure if we could ever figure that one out, we might have a better food system. So what you should do is ask yourself a question when you pick up food. What is this? How is it going to affect me? Is it good for me? Is it bad for me? It might taste good, but 30 years down the road, you're going to be having strokes and heart attacks. So that's really kind of, to me, sustainable food is healthy, working with farmers, having a system where everybody works together, and the earth's happy and we're healthy. So I guess that would be it.